Sunday morning and we're on our way over to our friend's church this afternoon, so we've left a bit earlier so that we can pop into a Dunelm that's on the way. We want to have a look for the lighting for the master bedroom, so the bedside lamps and the lampshade, bedding as well, and then I also want to look for those teddy sheets and pillowcases. Let's see if we can find what I'm looking for. I think we're going to go for these. They've got their lighter grey, they'll just show up against what we've got in there. And they're only an absolute bargain at £6 each. I think that will do the job, at least for now. So, number one, we've got our bedside lamps. I think probably this one. It's grey, but I do like, there's just a bit more of a feature in it. So that's coming in at £18, so that's not too bad. Can't really see much else that I think will work in that room, so I think we'll go with this one. If we don't like it, we'll just have to bring it back. We found the teddy bear material, which is really lovely and soft, so I think that's what we're going to go for the bed in the dressing room. So I'll get the single fitted sheet which can go over that mattress, and then I'll get 4 of the pillowcases, 2 sets of pillowcases, so that I can do 4 pillows, and that should go along the back and the headboard end, so that it makes a comfy bed. But we'll see when we get it home and see how it works out. I'll show you them a bit better when we get them home. Okay, so we've found the lamps and the light shade and the bedding for the dressing room, so we're underway. I had a look at some rugs, couldn't really see anything we liked for the next room we're going to do. And we looked for some more bedding, but couldn't see anything, so I'll keep looking for that. We've got some already, but I just would like to get one new set for the new room. So we've just come up to the cafe. We've ordered some jacket potatoes and some coffee, so I'll show you what we've got when Mike brings it over. So we've gone for 2 jacket potatoes. Mike's got a chili con carne, I've got a tuna melt, which looks absolutely delicious. I'm really looking forward to that. And we both got our coffees. So mine's pumpkin spice and Mike's was gingerbread. So we're going to dig into this, and then we need to go on over to our friend's church for the afternoon. So here we are. There's our carpet. They've just fitted that. So it's Monday morning, the carpet's down, which is great. And I think it looks really lovely against the green walls. And then as you can see over here, these are the curtains. So we've gone for the grey curtains. I got them really cheap. There was an offer on, so I grabbed them while I could. If you look at this one, you will probably see they've come quite creased. That's where they've been in the packaging. They are dropping out a little bit, but I did have a go at this one here yesterday with the steamer, and that does seem to have worked. So I probably will spend today going around steaming each of those to get them out. So really pleased. The carpet is, we were a bit worried because obviously we ordered the carpet weeks ago, but no, it's absolutely perfect colour. It goes lovely with the green. And so now the work begins. So obviously the bed needs to come in. Not sure if we're going to bring that in and then do the rest, or whether we'll keep the bed out until Mike's got the rest done. And that corner over there is where the packs will go. The wardrobes will go in there. So we'll show you some more Ikea build. And then under the window is the chest of drawers. So we can get going now to get it finished. And hopefully by the end of this week, we'll be in here. And this will be our bedroom. Really looking forward to it. But great job on the carpet. They were so quick. Can't believe how quickly carpet fittings can go down. And I have to say, as I'm walking on it at the moment, it is beautiful and soft. So that will be nice for getting out of bed in the morning, won't it? So I'll just leave you with that view. Curtains, carpet. I think we're getting there. Really pleased. we decided to just pop out and see if we can find some new bedding for the bedroom. I've got one lot I like. I've got another lot that we bought some time ago, but it doesn't really go colour wise with the new room, and I'm not so keen on it anyway. It's not such nice material. So we've come over, we have a Matalan not far from us, so we're going to have a look around Matalan and see if we can find that. I've also got a Poundland here, so I might pop in there and see what I can find in there. So I'll take you with us, and let's see if we can find some new bedding. Okay, so we've got some sort of greeny greys here, so some of these might work. Yeah, I really love that woodland one. I'll have to talk to Mike and see what he thinks about that. And then we've got one that's leaves and stripes on the back. Actually, all of this this is sort of all the right colour scheme here. There, okay. So let's see what we've got. Anything else around here? Got some green check here. That's the brush cotton, which I know Mike quite likes in the winter. The brush cotton there in different colours. That's got a green, so that's a possible. Or we've got I really like these super. Oh look, I actually really like this with the toadstools and things. But it is Mike's choice as well. So once I've shown you around, we'll have a chat and decide what we fancy, and then I'll show you what we've got once we've had a look around. So there's quite a lot more over here. They actually do have a lot more bedding now than they used to. So some of these are very similar to what I think these are the same ones actually. So about 16. We went king size. So yeah, I'll see if there's a king size. Yeah, I think probably about 17, 19 maybe for king size. A really good range of bedding. If you're looking for bedding, I do think Matalan are good, and whatever we've had from them has been really good quality. We have had Matalan covers before. Right, some different ones over here. So these are the seersucker ones. The only trouble, we had a seersucker one before, and I found the trouble with that was that it really did, it just pulled out of shape after a while. But then you've got the quilt, look like a quilt, but then since I make quilts, I probably don't want a fake quilt and plain as well. But there is quite a bit of green here, so I'll have a chat to Mike. There's some more over here. That might be a bit too flowery for Mike, I don't know. Right, well, we'll have a look, see what we decide, and I'll let you know when we've finished. I think probably a selection over here might be where I want to go, but I'll have a chat with Mike and we'll see what we decide. So I went straight past the clothes, but Mike's having a look. I don't know if he's going to get anything, but he does rather like his Christmas jumpers and winter jumpers, and there are some lovely ones here. Let's just have a look at that. How much is that one, Mike? What's that, 22? That's not bad, is it, for a winter jumper? Let me have a look at the Christmas one. Show me the Christmas one.
That one, the ho ho ho.
There's a ho 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 one. As you probably have gathered, Mike quite likes the Christmas stuff. One arm's inside, so he's only got one arm. Yeah, it's quite a lot of Christmas jumpers here for the guys. And the hat. What's that one? Oh, that's a bit, yeah, that's actually more wintry one. That's rather nice. That colour suits you. One that Mike has is that he's got quite short arms, so everything comes in with long arms for him. So, are we going to get anything else?
Just the right length. They're just long enough to reach my hand.
Just long enough to reach his hands, he says. Okay. So, do you want to show me? Why don't we just show them what we've got on there? So we've just chosen the quilt. That might show you that. So that's just some pillowcases to go with it, and for the bottom one. And then we've gone for this. And then I've got a mattress protector, because obviously we've got the brand new mattress. I want to protect it. And then we've got. Here's the quilt. So I'll show you that when we get it on the bed. But it's got, yeah, so it's a Christmassy one. We thought it'd be quite nice, at least for the next few months, and then maybe we'll find another one. So it's time to show you the completed work. I mentioned, I think before, about trying to get the teddy covers when we were in Dunelm. I picked them up. So this is what they look like now on that. So the mattress and 4 pillows. And I think that's worked really well. Made a lovely little sofa there. And for those of you who've already said you'd be interested in some of my craft work, there's something of what I have completed. That's one of the quilts that I've made, but we'll get to craft in other videos. But yes, so I've got this lovely little sofa area now, and as I showed you before, the pictures from the children up there, got a little lamp up there, And then if I bring you round to the other side of the room, there's the chair, and then this is now the sort of dresser really. There's another lamp there, so if I come in here to sit and do anything or just to be quiet, then I can just put the lamps on. And as you can see now, there are things on top of there. So I did buy one of these jewellery holders. For ages I've got fed up with all my necklaces getting caught up, because I do rather like cheap costume jewellery just to brighten things up. So this is really good. Got that off Amazon. I think it was about £12. I'm not sure, but just ideal for hanging necklaces, bracelets, and then an odd little bit at the bottom there for things. So yeah, so that's all there. And then, as I say, around here, still got the extra shelves going, but there's the shoe rack and my sort of hair station there. And then you've seen the wardrobes already. Those double wardrobes that you can see there. So that's got lots of my clothing. So everything is now down here and stored away. It's just lovely to be able to walk in here in the morning and just get dressed. And lots of space and somewhere to put everything away. The other thing is, because everything's now in drawers or hanging, actually, you know what I've got? So much of the stuff was sort of rammed away in things because we didn't have so much space upstairs. And now I can find everything. I know what I've got. And Mike is the same in the other room. So let me show you the big transformation. Now we've finished the master bedroom. Right, so into the master bedroom. As you can see, it's all complete, bed in place. And then over here, we have the Pax wardrobes that you've seen Mike building. And there's the chest of drawers, which were Mom. So they're both all Ikea build. And yes, taking us most of the week to get them up, but not difficult. Just have to concentrate and try and understand the pictures that we've got there. Let me just see, maybe I can just show you inside these. Let me close this door. So this is the wardrobe. So Mike's got double hanging in this one. Oh, he's been able to get instead of putting all our summer stuff away and then having to get it out and winter stuff, and keep most of it out now. So he's got that space for all his stuff. And then in this one, got shelves, which obviously you've still got space in here at the moment. Shelves, and then drawers down below. So it's really well. And then of course we've also got the chest drawers here, so plenty of storage space for both of us, which is lovely. So this is the bedding that we saw in the packet from this lovely leaves and holly. It is a winter holly mistletoe, but the green is just lovely, and I absolutely love it against this grey headboard of the new bed and the green walls. So I'd love to know what you think. There's the bedside lamps that we got from Dunelm. The little green bedside lamps. And Mike got the lampshade up that we got from Dunelm as well. So that grey lampshade works well in here. It's just created such a calm and comfortable retreat. And we're loving it. So there's a few things I haven't quite finished, mainly to do with the bed and the wall behind it. So I want to get a couple of big cushions. I've ordered a couple of big cushions and some covers from Shein. So I'll show you those, and they come as just a plain green textured. But also from Shein, I've ordered a couple of prints to go either side of the bed just to break up that wall. So I'll let you see those when they arrive. But I think, we're there. One job Mike's got to do. This is the door into it. If I open it, you'll probably hear it's catching on the carpet. That goes into the shower room there. So Mike's just going to take that off and take a bit off of that so it will close properly. But absolutely loving it, and I think we've done quite a good job. You can tell us what you think. But it's certainly a complete transformation of what we had before. And now we can just enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed that. We've had, I guess you could call it fun, getting it all sorted. It was quite hard work. There's a couple of 70 pluses, but we did it, and we're really pleased with the outcome. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey with us. And we've got a few more things coming up. We actually have another couple of rooms in the house that we want to work on as well, but that probably won't do that till the new year. So we'll take you on that journey in the new year. But having now entered into November, our minds are much more set towards Christmas. It's that time of year, isn't it? So we have a couple of things we've already got in the pipeline, and we went out and visited a craft fair and a New Forest food fair the other week, and so we've recorded that. And while we were at the craft fair, I saw a lovely, simple little craft project. So I'm going to give that a go, and that will mean we'll get into the craft cabin, and you can see a bit of me sewing. So I'll get that done shortly. And we've also been to our local garden centre that has a fabulous Christmas display, so we'll share that with you. And we would love to get you out into the forest with us shortly. And the weather's not been great, so we're just waiting for a better day so we can get out and have a walk in the forest. So if you want to come along with us on all of that, please do subscribe, hit that little bell, love comments, please. The more you interact with the channel, the more people will get to see it. And that would be brilliant. So if you are following along with us, please do subscribe. Do comment, tell us what you think. I'd love to know what you think of the rooms, and any ideas of what you'd like us to share with you. But in the meantime, thank you for coming along with us, and we'll see you again soon. Don't forget, subscribe.